guys, Baristopher here for another Baristopherplays on the Nomad modded Minecraft server. Today we are sorting out all of my power and all of my machines and that sort of stuff. Well, at least some of the machines anyway. I've got a little bit of work to do. Lots of work to do, really. Yeah, so we're going to fill this space here with all the machines. Now, I did have it sort of basically sitting here. Had this bastardized version of something that was just ugly and not working all that well. So we're going to get this functioning today. I don't really need the water pipe here at the moment, but I'm just going to leave it there. And hey, I don't know, I might put a tank in, so I don't really know. But what we're going to do, I've got a bunch of machines floating around, and you know, some of them I have built, some of them have been generously donated. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff. Now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using these magmatic dynamos. So what I'll do, that doesn't like to move some days, so I'm just going to chuck it down for a sec and I'll show you these. Now these little bad boys just run on lava. You know, relatively easy. The best thing about lava is it's one of the, you know, relatively easy to find. Go down nice and low and you'll find it. So yeah, so we're just going to build a tank. Now these aren't going to stay here. We're going to build a lava tank up here. Now what I usually do is I'll go for a run. Let's see if I've got one in here. I do. Got my portable tank, so I'll go for a run down whenever I'm out and about. I'll always carry this with me so I can just chuck lava straight into it. I can pick it up. I'm going to create a little section up here so I can put it here and it'll drain into a lava tank which is up here. It'll run two little conduits down the wall into these bad boys, and then they'll pump out the power basically. Yeah, so that's the plan at the moment. So let's give me that. Great. Let's get started on this. Now I'm going to have to put a backing on this as well, but I'll be able to do it from underneath because I'm only going to do it to this height. So that's where my little tank is going to go. Now, you know, 32,000 millibuckets. I think that means it's 32 buckets. 1,000 millibuckets to one bucket. Yeah, so 32 millibuckets, and there's what, I don't know, there's probably 13 up there, so that's definitely going to be enough. And so I'll be able to just pop that bad boy there. You pop it to open, it'll drain the lava into there, and then you just shift and yep, so that will be a problem. Yeah, okay, we'll work on that, don't you worry. I may need a secondary area up here, or I could always, there is an actual way to fill it via a tank, so I may actually do that anyway. Actually, that's a great idea. I could have a little station upstairs where I just drop it into, if I wanted to. I could always just drop it down one lower, and I could always get it. So if I had the tank down at this level, give me all of this now, please. Ugh, let's rip it all out. Whoops, and some of the ceiling. Okay, let's start again, kids. Hi, this is Baristopher. Nah, let's just check this up here. Now this should give us enough room around anyway. Yeah, so if I then take out this one, boop. So if I was to put it there, da 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 da, and then I can, whoop, give me this. Yeah, work in progress on that one, guys, work in progress. I think I will actually just run a little station for that. So maybe I'll put a station in the middle of the room, or somewhere else. I don't know. Alright, let's see. Let's nut this one out here. So if I come back from a caving thing, you pop downstairs, I'll be coming into this room. Now I'm going to have a setup so I can put, you know, some ores and everything in somewhere, and it'll just start feeding through everything, redstone, furnaces, that sort of stuff, work its way through. So if I can do that, hang on a second, I want to see if this Enderman is really here. He is. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Hey, how are you? Come over here. Hello. Come here. Great job. Fantastic. Done. Alright, so yeah, I might actually move these fluid pipes, take them all out from underground here, and change it so I can just walk along and go bam, and then whoops, no, stop it, whoopsies. Yeah, but then the lava can actually drain out, go around and up, and then in. Let's do that. Alright, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to work on that just quickly, and then I'll be back in just a sec. Alright guys, this is the start of something good, hopefully. This should work. Emphasis on should. Let's give me this. Oh no, already in my... So let's open that up. That should just drain away. Now as far as I'm aware, this doesn't need any power. It will automatically just sort of drain itself. Yeah, see, there it goes. You see it's in the pipe there. I'm pretty soon it should pop up to the very end. Now it's all going to go into this tank. This tank hopefully is going to automatically get drained out into these little guys. As you see, there's nothing in here, nothing in here. There it goes. And so by the looks of things, yep, there you go. You've got it going into that tank and to that tank, which is great news. And you've got lava going in here. Power should be going out into this bad boy. Yep. And here as well. Yep. Great. So yeah, there you go. That'll be the docking dosing station. Now I may move this at some point, but I kind of like it in the middle there. Gives a nice little feel of what's going on, and you just pick that one up again. It'll drain the whole way through. They'll power until they can't power anymore. Now I'm aware that there'll be more power possibly coming from one than the other, but I don't know. I kind of like the symmetry in here, so yeah. That's about as good as it gets. So what do we got in here? Yeah, see, that's pretty full, and that one's pretty full as well. Now I guess if this one drains out more, say if I had a bunch of machines working here and this one drained out quicker, I guess it would fill up quicker if there's any lava in here. And obviously right now there's not, but that's fine. And these guys, I'm just going to charge them for right now. Just leave them right there. But yeah, so we got to basically get the setup now going on. So I'm going to get a bunch of power sort of running along this way, so I can have my machine sitting on top of that. Now from the top of that, hopefully I can have, say if I've got a redstone furnace here, I've got some stuff going into it, I can have that then popping it back out and feeding it into a chest, which I'm hopefully going to have over here. So it will hopefully go just there. Let's go like so. Give me those back. Let's put them there for now. Good. I got a couple of gold chests, so they should. I'll just put one in there for now. Put the other one back. Hey, where you going? Whoa. And hopefully I can feed that, from the wall or from underneath. Probably from the wall through, and then from the other guys up here. So yeah, that should work all right. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this off camera, just to try and get, so you don't see me going, I'll place a block here and I'll place a block here, because I think I'm going to get very confused for part of this. So yeah, when you come back, you'll see a little bit more of a better well-oiled design. Alright guys, so we got a decent amount of stuff going on right here. As you can see, I've got my portable tank. I've upgraded one of these to a hardened portable tank. I do have 4, so I've only got 1 hardened portable tank. And I'm going to have to make more of those, but it takes Invar, and Invar I can't remember how to make right now. So yeah, that's fine. I'll sort that one out. That's not a problem. But yeah, I've got a bunch of machines going on. As you can see, I've got some piping with some stuff coming to here. So that's tin at the moment, just popping in there. Great job. I've got this one here set up with oak wood. Now I've got 3 different types of pipes here, so none of these join up and just confuse things. So these are stone, cobblestone. I've got quartz here. I've also got some iron transport pipes. So I'm pretty sure they route in one direction, because I had it at one point here. I had 2 things going on here, and it came out and went up instead of going straight. So yeah, so I'll have to just sort that out if I need to on the other side there at some point, but this works just good. I'm pretty sure it goes to the blank side. I'm not actually 100% sure, so I'll have to double check that when I go to use these. Now, these are all the machines I got at the moment. I may or may not use them all, but they're there anyway. They're interchangeable, so say if I wanted to take one out, all I got to do is shift and then right click and boom, yeah, right click, left click, right click, yeah. And that'll just pop straight out. So, you know, there's things like the fluid transposer that I'll probably hardly ever use. Why have you got everything set to on? That's weird. That'll do. Great job. Yeah, so I've got my redstone furnace, just pop stuff in there and boom, it goes straight out that black one. Now I may also put a chest or a hopper on top of that so it can feed into it. I haven't figured out the best way just yet to feed it in without stuff sort of, if I put say a chest there and put 10 things into it, I don't think the chest feeds directly into it. Don't hold me to that one, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, no, I don't think it does. Anyway, I had it. My brain's not working today for some unknown reason. It is Saturday after all. Yeah, so I've had it hooked up with pipes before, and it'll come through the pipes and then pop out the end if there's something else actually in here. So I've got to sort that out, and I'm sure there's a way to do it. But yeah, I'll work on that at some point. Got to work on my flooring also. This is my sawmill, so I can just chuck wood in there, and I'd like a way to put that in as well, so I can put a bunch of different types of woods in, so it just pops in, just boop, out there. Fluid transposer, I probably won't use that all that much, but we'll just see how we go. Glacial precipitator. Now I'm going to start doing some snowballs. Now the reason behind that is that I can actually make different types of, actually let's go in here, with all my food mods and everything. So you're just like, okay, these things are kind of boring. Oh, snow globes, that'd be kind of cool. Snowman, not bad. Shapeless crafting. Now I can make ice cream. I would need salt and milk, and that's not too hard to get. But these are the things that I'm going to start doing, because I've got the juicer, I've got the foods basically that you use here. You chuck in a snowball, and it gives you a smoothie. So I'm going to start doing smoothies instead of just straight up juices, because hey, why not? A raspberry iced tea as well, if I use a tea leaf and some raspberry there. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. Starfruit smoothie, banana smoothies, orange smoothies, peach smoothies, lime, mango, pomegranate, blackberry, raspberry, kiwi. Cool. There you go. I can also make crothium dust, and I would need bliss powder for that. But, you know, hey, things like that. Snowy steel tracks. A faster track reset. Cool, just in case we want to do that. Whatever. So yeah, there's definitely stuff that you can do with it. Other things, no idea. Compressor, I can make snow, but I can make snow in that. Anyway, magma crucible, I can put it back in there, make water. If I wanted to do that, I could just make a whole cycle where it does that. Anyway. Fluid transposer, destabilize. Oh, that's how you get bliss. Well, see, there you go. I could do that as well. So that's pretty cool. Deep fry. What? You can deep fry things? Cool. Now, there's a bunch of different things you can do with the snowballs. So yeah, I'll definitely start doing that. What I might do is I might grab one of my tanks, fill it with water, and then yeah, go from there. Where is my? Why is my brain not working today? It's Saturday. And I know that there's one here. I hate it when I do that. You can't jump out of those, they're just under a block. Where did this one keep going to? Let's have a look. Hang on a sec. Oh, just stop there. Alright, well maybe I'll do that next time. That's a great idea. So what I can do is I can just put my tank on here, and it should just fill up. Great job. Very good, very good. Yeah, bonk. And a bonk. And then I'll put the other one on there in a minute once that's full. That's fine. I'll just leave that there for now. But yeah, so take this one off here. Now this one here holds, what was it? 16,000 millibuckets, so it's twice as much as the other ones. So that's good. We'll just keep that on there. Oh, I hear another Enderman. No, he's over there somewhere. No idea. But that's cool. Yeah, so as you can see, it's all starting to come together. What I want to do is I want to put that on the glacial precipitator in a sec. I've got the igneous extruder. There you go. And so I can make cobblestone or obsidian. Now these two, they still need a little bit of lava in there, and water as well, so we'll kind of sort that one out later on. I've got a cyclic assembler. Now what I'm probably going to use for that one is, you know, my sky Sky. These guys, sky blocks that I need to make up. What I might do is I might actually make a crafting recipe. You put a little blueprint in there. So you put your schematic in here, you fill it with all the stuff that it needs to, and it just builds it and pumps it out. And, you know, I don't have to do it that way, but why the hell not? And I've got an energetic infuser as well. This will charge certain things. I think it says it up here somewhere. Infuse energy into compatible items, blah, 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 blah. So that's cool as well. So we'll get that sorted out. And I've just had this guy charging up. But as you can see, we're starting to get a bit of lava in there. I'm going to need a hell of a lot more, but that's fine. Gimme. Great job. Go there. Excellent. Okie dokie 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 doo. I want this guy. I want it, this guy. Boop. Nope. Shift jump. Great job. Right. So I need that, and I need. Nope. Yeah, no, actually, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. And butter. Boink. Feel the power. And so, should be making, should be exiting, should keep going. Yes, there it is. This is just going to make. Actually, it possibly doesn't take anything for snowballs. So once there's water in. Oh no, there we go. It's starting to take a. Wow, it takes a bit actually, doesn't it? Although I did just make a buttload of snowballs. Sounds like I have a visitor. Hello, Pure. Hello, Pure. I'm going to talk to him about this for a little bit, so give me a sec, guys, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, guys, I know I said I would be back in just a sec, but it turns out it's been nearly a week. We've had a few issues with the newest update to the mod pack. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. That thing does that thing when I do that thing with a new update. Yeah, so I've got a new update and my recording thing now does that. So that's fine. We'll just leave that for the time being. Yeah, so when Pure popped over last week, he suggested we change these out, the little pipes over here. I've actually made a little boop way to go down and to be able to check out what's going on this side. So if I need to turn things off or if I need to change anything, I can do that. So we've got the fluid ducts down here now. This turns them on or off, whether or not I want lava to go down into here and here. There's no lava in there, and there's not much lava in here also. So I'm not 100% sure how much these take, or if every time I log on this has to like reboot again in power. Not 100% sure, because it seems to be using a lot more lava than I would think it would, but I could be wrong, and I don't know, maybe I need a switch to be able to turn these off when I'm not using it, something like that. I don't know, I'll double check some stuff, but hey, lava is pretty easy to get to really, so that's fine. But I've got them off at the moment, so we'll just leave them as is. These little ladders, well these doors, sorry, they're jaded ladders, so open and closable, but you can climb up there, you don't need a thingy, so that's kind of nice. Makes life a little bit easier there. So yeah, so I've got these bad boys working. They've been doing pretty good, pumping out. Oh yes, look at all of that. I'm pretty sure I put in 64, but that's fine. Maybe I lost one along the way somewhere. Not 100% sure. I've got my cups of coffee, and I've replanted this in here. That's entirely coffee crops, and I think nearly all of it's mature as well. Oh dear, and I've got, well, there's nearly 3 stacks in there already. So, yeah, we're going to have some coffee for days and days, and that's going to be cool. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to live off coffee from now on. So I've got the little, the fluid area here, so I can put my lava in, just goes feed straight into there, which it looks good. Everything's looking pretty good. I need to work on the floor, and I might do that now. We'll just see how we go. I've done a little bit more, seeing the fact that we had issues with the server. I've had to just do a few bits and pieces. That hole there, I actually grew a pine tree. I don't know if this back on grew. Oh, it did. I'm going to have to go and check that one out. And it grew through the roof, and it was actually outside, sticking outside. So, not great, but that's cool. That's cool. It's cool. I've set up a little bit of something else in here. As you can see, I've taken out the tank in the middle. I need to fix the light, but to be able to get these little white lights takes a lot of glowstone, and the nether is scary and I don't like it, so I haven't gone in there. I've got two things sorted out here for now. I've moved the nether wart. I've got it in here. I'm going to turn this. Yep, that's cool. I'm going to turn this little area here probably into a brewing station, that sort of stuff. Have a bit of fun with that there. And that's stuff to go in there. And then out the back here, I've changed the floor to a sandy brick. I think it looks really cool. A nice little change across. Sitting underneath my tank with the creosote oil. And that runs from my, whatever it is, coal coke oven over there. And I've actually set up... Why are you there? That's weird. I've actually set up a little skeleton spawner. So I've got a skeleton spawner upstairs. He pops down there, boop, just like that. And this in here, autonomous activator, just kills him. I've got a bunch of ruby swords in there. I have absolute buttloads of ruby. I found... Oh, wrong one. I found heaps of it. It's not that expensive to use. It does 8 damage. Because I just couldn't be bothered doing the whole setup of a proper drop and getting everything sorted out. So it's like, nope, you got the spawner up there, they drop down to here, and then this ruby sword hits them, and every now and again I'll just have to replace them, but there is a lot of durability on these bad boys, which is cool. And yeah, so the left click, so the autonomous activator just keeps hitting, so we'll watch a guy drop down. Yes, come on buddy, down you come, boop, and then whack, usually 2 hits. Which is fine, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, so then once they die, I've got this little vacuum hopper in here. Now it's set to put items out, well, at the front I think it is, and XP down the bottom. It's a very confusing system with the vacuum hoppers. And so it just spits out the XP that it catches, and it also spits out all the bones, arrows, and everything here. So I'm going to have to... Ooh. Section 3 feather falling 4, sweet. So yeah, so I'll be able to get an anvil down here and I'll be able to just fix up a lot of these things, which is great. I'll be able to sort of mix things together. That looks like a good bow as well. So there's going to be a fair few bows. There's going to be a lot of rubbish in here that I can just get rid of, and that's fine too. I do not have a problem with getting rid of a lot of stuff because there's so much coming through, so that's great. But it means I don't have to trek into spawn to be able to use the scaly spawner there, and you've actually got a punch. With this one, it's just automatic. I just hang over here, and then when I want to, I go to my auto enchantment table and I auto enchant something. Now, I don't think I have enough books here. I'm pretty sure they're coming from the top. Yeah, so you can see the stuff coming in. So I think that's okay. I think I just need another 2 here, which is fine. But I really like the brick down here, and I like the black underneath that. I think it looks really cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do in that room. Maybe I'll do the larger brick, because I've got some of the sandy brick, but I've also got some of the, well, this sandy brick. But if you do it like this, you've got the big fitted sandy stone. I'm just not 100% sure if I actually want to use that. What else have I got in here? I've got cracked stone. I've got a lot of cobble, but that's not going to help me any. I've still got to put that up in the other room. The red brick is in that room. The marble brick I'm using for the walls down here. Now I do have some fitted quarried stone, which could look pretty cool, yeah, not 100% sure on the floor in there. Should I put some wood? Should I put something else? Let's go have a look. We got this room. It's got a nice bit of white with the wood and the... Am I hitting twice? That's weird. Sorry. Yeah, so you got the black, the white, the nice organic wood. So down here, maybe just running it exactly the same through here is not a bad idea. Because we do have that. Oh no, we've got a different thing in here, don't we? This in here. I do like that. I think that looks fun. And this will have to be something else again. That's a tricky one. I don't really have anything up here that I want to use. Let's have a look at the wood one. Put in green wood. Oh no, but I've got some... No, it can't be wood because I've got that lava in there as well. So it has to be some type of, you know, something like this. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the fitted quarried stone. I'm going to have to go and get some and come back. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and get some of that and come back. And yeah, I'll just finish up the floor and I'll show you guys, and then we'll be a-okay. Done. Yes. 111. Happy days, smiley face. Alright, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, got the floor done. I think it looks really good. I've moved around a few bits and pieces as well, and we'll be doing some more. So this is it, the quarried brick. It's like the triple quarried brick or whatever. It's very similar to that sandy rivers, the sandy brick stuff. I like that too, but this is good. It always looks brighter with a white, but yeah, hey, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I think it looks really cool. I've moved the chest that was over here to over here, because I figured there was a room in there. Anyway, that's got all the other bits and pieces that I have, so other pipes, the tanks, and other bits and pieces. Yeah, and I've also moved those from over here, and I'll do some type of smart actual setup possibly on this side. I might leave it over that side, but I might do it this side as well. Not 100% sure in where it's going to go just yet, but we'll sort that out at a later date. Does not have to be done right now. Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Funny things. Alright guys, so that is just about it for today's episode, I reckon. We've got a lot done. Got bits and pieces to help you. Yeah, we got a lot done. I've got a lot going on here. This little door here just goes up into the spawner, just in case you're like, what's behind the door, man? What's behind the door? There is also hidden lighting underneath these tanks, just down in here, which I think looks really cool because you can't actually see it if there's stuff in the tanks. I don't intend to take out that creosote oil anytime soon, so that's good. Shut up, guys. I'm trying to record here. Do you mind? Thank you. Jeez. But yeah, as you can see. Oh, and we've also changed the tanks in this latest update. The tanks now hold 64 buckets of whatever liquid that you've got, instead of, I think it was 32. It's doubled up, so you don't see anything in there at the moment, but that's only because there's less to look at in there. So at some point it'll build up enough and it'll be fine. So that is all good. A11 plus, yes, happy times, smiley face, go. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. It was a whole week in the making, this one. But we got it done, we got it sorted out, and hopefully now with the newest update of the mod pack, we're going to be pretty fine. Another update is coming pretty soon. Pure has been working on a lot of bits and pieces to make it most awesome. I also need to make more lights for up in here. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.